In recent years, neuroscience has discovered some very important things regarding to the neuroplasticity of our brain. Neuroplasticity is the ability of the brain to create new neural pathways. Until probably about 10, 15 years ago or so, it was assumed that the brain basically is what it is and that we are lumbered with what we have. Today we know that that is not so. We also know that rather than using only certain parts of our brain, we are actually using all parts of the brain all the time. Why we do have problems is twofold. And when I talk about problems, I am talking about problems learning new things, making changes, adjusting to new changes. I mean, you traders out there, you all know how difficult it is when the market changes to be right there to anticipate it and then take the right action in the right moment. It goes beyond that. It is reflected in how we deal in our relationship with others, in our relationships, in our marriage, and with our spouses. In other words, it affects everything you do because your daily behaviors, the things you repeatedly do, shape your brain. The brain has got three ways in which it can change. The first one, the very first change that happens, and this might happen, for example, if you don't know me and you're watching this video, is chemical. That's a short-term change. It's not lasting. The second change is structural, and that is the change that affects longer lasting changes. It also affects long-term memory, and that is the phase when new neural pathways begin to appear. The third change, and that is the change that creates the lasting change in your life, when it appears in 3D material form in your life, that is when you actually change the function of the brain. And that means you change how you think, how you act, and how your emotional makeup works with the information in front of you at any given time. And it is this last part which we are all invested in creating. Neuroplasticity varies from person to person. And that means also how we learn varies from person to person. Some of us learn faster than others. This is to do with our conditioning. It's to do with embedded cell memory. And it is also to do with your daily environment and beyond. It starts really from the very moment memory is formed in the brain, and memory is formed in the brain actually at the point of conception. And another subject we are not going into here. So for you, what I want you to take away from this is that you really make the knowledge your own, that you can create change. However, it is a process like everything else, and I have just explained to you the very basics, how the brain works and creates change. How that change then is implemented is very, very different for everyone. And you must find the way that is right for your brain. Your brain is different from mine. The next person's brain is different from your brain and from my brain, and so on and so forth. That is a huge challenge, learning to understand how your brain works. And of course, that is a lot of the work I do with traders, in helping them with challenges in all areas of their life to get in touch with what is right for them. So if that speaks to you, please visit thebuddhisttrader.com, where you can contact me if you are interested to learn more about me, or find out how we perhaps could work together. And also, as always, please share this video or like it if it speaks to you. Thank you.